Alright guys, we are currently filming on my new phone. Look at that quality, oh my gosh.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's amazing what you get with a 1500.
Better than normal?
Yeah, you can see every detail on your face.
Good.
But, so we haven't introduced you guys to this truck yet. It was a running and driving pile, but it leaks oil out of every orifice. Literally in 1 week, it drains 5 quarts of oil just sitting. So it's getting pulled and regasketed for the Bappas.
Yeah.
And then this is getting a small block Chevy with a SM 465 and probably an NP 205 transfer case, and it's getting a solid axle swap, and Lolly's cab is going on this frame. So yeah, because I figured out the whole ordeal with my, it's not going to be anywhere near as much as we thought. So it's only going to be about 200 bucks because we got plenty of penalties from not getting it sent off. But we're going to get the cab swapped on this because this thing is terrible. The whole floor on the driver's side is completely gone, as you can see. Although it does have the dash we really like, so he's going to put the dash in jailbait. And then, yeah, Lolly's cab is getting put on here, even though this is a long bed. But it's getting solid axle swapped.
You sound like it being a long bed's a bad thing.
Well, I'm saying because of the VIN. The long bed is a great thing.
Yes, I've turned you to the dark side.
Yes, long beds are real trucks. Anyways, yeah, so this is getting a Dana 44 in the front, a 12 bolt in the back out of a K5 Blazer. So it's not the strongest axles, but I mean, for a little light S10 and for the little horsepower I'm going to be running, and I'm only going to be running probably a 35-inch tall tire, it'll do just fine. But we're getting ready to pull this motor out. We've been working on that for the last 3 days.
Give or take, yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's been a little bit here and there.
Yeah, we don't have a full 24 hours into it yet, though. We just worked on it here and there. We got the front clip off and everything. I just undid the transmission mount, so we're going to do the motor mounts, the Y pipe, and then and the power steering lines, and then I think we can pull it.
Yep, and the coolant lines for the heater core.
Yep, but I hope the new phone does a great job recording and picking up the audio and everything. But we'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, as you can tell, it's getting dark on us. Sun's pretty much already behind the trees, so we have no light. But the motor is pretty much out. We gotta disconnect the rest of this harness, which it's all junk. It's all gonna
get us stuff from the previous owner.
Yep.
Or owners or whatever.
But it's coming out, and then all we'll have to do is pull the exhaust out, and then it'll be the cab next. So, which I gotta go get a VIN check on Lolly, which I'll probably do that first before I swap the cab over. And then, yeah, we'll get the cab on, then we gotta go get an engine and a tranny. And if Melman ends up buying my tires, I'll be going and buying axles. And then all I gotta do is save up to get the solid axle swap kit. So this ought to be a pretty fun build. We're gonna show everything in depth, how to do it, welding the 4-wheel drive stuff all the way to just, you know, small little things, getting drive shafts made, you know, just all the crap that's gonna come along with it. Like I said, we're doing a V8. We're doing a 350 with a carbureted 350 with a SM 465 4-speed manual, and then NP 205 transfer case or an NP 208. Not sure yet. I know the 208 is geared better, but it's not a gear-driven transfer case, so it's a little bit weaker. But I think with this light truck, it would be all right. But we're getting there, and I'm excited, because this motor is going to get regasketed. Like we said, it's going to go in the Bappas. So we'll catch back up with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I didn't really get the time to make the outro last night. It got dark on us, but we did get the engine on this. Got it in here on the, or in the shop on the engine stand. We went ahead and pulled most of the front accessories. We got the alternator, smog pump, power steering pump off. But yeah, we're going to end up getting some degreaser for this and taking it to the car wash when we can. but I got the cab mount bolts out of this. So the cab is pretty much ready to go other than the steering shaft and the parking brake cable. I already disconnected the brake lines. The bolts actually came out really easy, so that was surprising, but yeah, the next thing that you'll see is us pulling this cab off and getting the other cab off the frame too. We're gonna make some sort of weird contraption with wood blocks out on the outboard of the cab, and then we'll run boards across and we'll slowly jack up the cab, add a block on each side, put the board back down until we can get it high enough to just roll the frame back out from underneath it. But that's gonna conclude it for this video. There is plenty to come with this truck. Well, I guess not really this truck, more the chassis, but I'm applied at a job and I had an interview today. As long as that goes through, this will start moving pretty quickly. It'll be a weekend only thing, but I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, so you guys should see this truck pretty frequently. But that's going to conclude it for this episode. We will see you guys in the next one.